Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Leia and Brandon, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is her ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandon is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and that's just a little tug and release on her training collar. That is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and she's going to come home with her very own training equipment, and you'll be taught how to use that tomorrow during your follow-up training session. Now, Brandon is also using a clicker as a reward, so you'll see during the course of the video how that is used. Now, she is lying down very nicely next to his left, and it is really windy out here today. I'm sure you can hear it in the camera. But she's not paying much attention to leaves blowing around, and occasionally distracted, but not bad. And the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Leia, heel. Now at this point, she has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with Brandon when walking. Not dragging you, not forging ahead, and when you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit and wait for her next command, and Brandon gives her a click, and that is her reward. She has come to know that in the beginning of her training it was click and treat, and now all he has to do is click to keep her focused, her attention. Nice sit. And the next command will be the sit stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command. It is a one-word firm command to stay. And you can practice this indoors as well as outdoors. And you're going to lengthen out the amount of time she can hold it in the distance that you can go. When Brandon returns back to her, he will walk right back to her shoulders. She remains seated until she gets her next command. And they take off heeling again. She's a very, very, very smart girl, and one of the nicer pomskys that we have trained with. Brandon will leave her in another sit stay, and this time he lets her hold it. Make sure you're lengthening out the amount of time she can hold it. And this time, instead of returning back to her, Brandon is going to demonstrate the come on command. She comes right in and sits, facing his knees, and they're going to take off heeling again. Nice sit. If she doesn't sit, he'll say no sit and give that little tug that we were talking about. He leaves her again in a stay. And then he'll call her. That was very good. Nice come command. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down on command, or lay down. We use the one-word command to down. We have her seated first, down and stay. And you can practice this indoors as well as outdoors. You can use a blanket or a dog bed in your house and make that her place. Take her to place and down and stay. She's very smart, and the sky is really the limit. Now Brandon can return back to her, and then he gives her another command. You notice that he's not giving her a lot of physical praise, because she is a pomsky, and a lot of physical praise gets her too amped up, and then she doesn't go ahead and perform her other skills. So she's going to sit. And then we're going to down. Very nice. And stay. And this time Brandon will call her out of that down. Very nice. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Leia's formal on-leash obedience commands. We will have written instructions for you tomorrow to help make the transition to home more smooth. We've enjoyed having her. She's a smart, fun little girl. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company. We will see you tomorrow.